Hey everybody, welcome back to Bruce's Bees. I'm up here in Ozark, Alabama. I'm excited about this video. A couple of weeks ago I was up here and I did a video on how strong these bees were. I was putting queen excluders in these hives. And in the intro to the video I showed a clump of bees hanging on the bottom of one of these strong hives. Thought it was a swarm, ended up not being a swarm. We'll talk about that more here in just a minute. But I'm really excited to let y'all know I got a new camera and I'm filming on it today. It's my first time using this camera, so I'm not used to it. I hope it turns out good. I hope you notice the difference in the quality of the videos and the footage that I shoot. Have patience with me though, I've got to figure this thing out a little bit and I need to figure out how to use some new editing software, so just have a little patience with me. I've always just used my cell phone for everything before. I also did a poll on my community on YouTube and I asked, with all the bees and everything I got, the full-time job, the bees, the YouTube channel, and everything else I'm trying to do, I had to kind of make a decision, or I made a decision last week. And the options were quit my full-time job, sell off some of my bees, make a bunch of splits, back off on YouTube. Actually, the question was, I decided to do the least logical thing, and I made a bunch of splits last weekend. So it's been kind of fun. Anyway, it's a busy time of the year. I want to walk you through the bee yard here, kind of show you how these bees are doing, just peek at them real quick, and then we're going to get to the task at hand. I'm going to peek in on one or two of these. If you'll remember, this was the first hive we went into when I was showing y'all the strong bees video that night. Look at all these bees up here around the top. I hope this camera's capturing this. I think it probably is. I did put a little stick in here, kind of for an upper entrance, and you see they're kind of working this area. I got this thing glued down good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this box right here should be pretty much full of honey now. All right, look at this, wow. Okay, look at these bees working this right here. I'm gonna pull a frame out of the middle. Now the queen should not be in here. Man, I just want y'all to look at how beautiful this is with all these bees working up here. Man, so cool. Smoke them a little bit. Now this is exactly what I was trying to accomplish. Look right here. The brood has emerged. We got the queen down below the queen excluder. The brood has mostly emerged. There's a little bit up there around the top, right there. But if you can tell in the video, they're putting nectar in here. It's exactly what I wanted to happen. Make sure I don't see any eggs in there, and I don't. Yeah, if the queen was up here in this box, there would be eggs in all those cells. Thank goodness she's not. Let me try another frame over. This one over here may have had some eggs in it, may have had some younger brood in it or larvae. It just seems like it's got a little more brood left. Man, that's a heavy frame though. Look at that. Every cell pretty much, or most of the cells that have emerged, they are putting in nectar. Just what we want to see. That one down there, the next frame over. You can see that. Looks like there's kind of a rim around where the brood was. Now they put honey in there and capped it. Exactly what we were shooting for. I'm hoping, I think a lot of these hives up here are going to be in this situation. This box down here is a box of foundation that I came up and put in on here. Hopefully they're going to draw that out too. Just trying to give them enough space, give them something to do. When I did the splits last week, if you remember, that nuke over there was double stacked, it was packed with bees. I basically just took the top box off of there and I set it down there on the other side of the truck. If you can see, I'll just walk down there and show you. Basically what we did is we took the splits from the double stacked nukes and the strong nukes, and we put them down here. Didn't really look for the queen, didn't think I needed to. Just put queen cells in everything. The cells are $4 a piece, so why not, right? We're gonna leave those alone and let those queens get mated. If the bricks are situated like this, they got a cell in them on Monday. I think that one got one too. Hoping these production hives are packing the honey in. I think they are. I did bring some extra boxes where we could put some more foundation on them if we need to today. But here's what we're looking at. If you see down here, right there, this is an open air hive. That night when I was gonna try and catch the swarm, I stuck my hand in there to kind of pull the bees down to get them to drop down, and I grabbed a bunch of comb, and I realized right then and there that this was an open air colony that was being established here. So today we're going to try and figure out how to get this thing. You can see the white comb maybe right through here. and we'll try and get these jokers somehow removed from here and get them in a box. They just can't stay right here. It's just not going to work out well for us. All right, I decided to go in from the back so we're not disturbing the bees coming in the front of the hive that's above it. And so that's what we're going to do. Look how calm these bees are. Now in reality, this is not a huge colony of bees right here. If you look right here though, you might be able to see some of that white wax. It's telling you about the drawn out. I really don't know what to expect. I don't do a lot of removals. Underneath this hive stand here, so there's probably only about a foot, maybe a little more to the ground beneath the hive stand. So hopefully I can get it filmed where it makes sense and y'all can see what's going on. I can tell already they're putting a little nectar in this comb right here. Pretty cool stuff. What I have here, I have the Pro Nuke right here. Got a bucket here for extra comb. Got a couple of frames here with rubber bands on them. Got a queen clip. I got my smoker here, and we have a, this is the lid to the Pro Nuke. I'm probably going to use that to try and do some of my work here when I'm trying to remove the bees. So I'm thinking I could put my Pro Nuke lid there and kind of knock the bees or cut the bees down and drop them on there. Then I can pull it out and look at what we got, see if we can find the queen and so forth, and manage the comb. I don't really have a good knife for this. I'm going to try to kind of just reach up in here and just kind of start knocking the bees onto this yellow. Probably smoke them a little bit here. This whole colony is probably about the size, a little bigger than a volleyball, maybe a basketball. It's not that big. Look how cool that is with that comb though, right there. So it's not a huge amount of bees. It's going to kind of knock the bees and the comb down onto the yellow lid. Right back there, it looks like I'm putting a lot of honey in. Yeah, that's all honey so far pretty much. I'm just going to kind of knock them down on here. Now we're getting a little brood in the back here. This is the only way I know how to do this. Just getting them all on this lid, and then we're gonna see what we can do with the comb. I wish I'd have gotten them sooner, but I just haven't had a chance. Isn't that cool though? But see, there's quite a few bees, but not a whole bunch. There's a lot of comb. So let's pull this out now. We'll be able to see what we're doing better. All right, so this is working out pretty good so far, I think. There are a few bees still under there, but these bees are pretty calm right here. They're fanning. They seem to be doing well. You really don't want to put a lot of honey, and I'm not the removal expert for sure. But from watching JP the Bee Man and from watching my friend Rusty and others, typically they don't put a lot of honey in the removal. So these bees are obviously doing a good job of drawing out wax. A little bit of brood right here. I'm just going to take whatever comb I can find that has some brood in it and put it on here. Now right here I can see we had a queen cell right here that's emerged, so I wonder if we got us a virgin queen. I don't really see any eggs. I wonder if they swarmed and made a new supersedure queen, so I hope that's not an issue. Maybe y'all have any ideas. Removals, and especially this kind of removal, are not my expertise, so I'm all ears. Y'all let me know what you think. I'll put this over in the nuke box. You put the comb in the frame at the same orientation it was in the hive. In other words, up needs to be up. So the comb was hanging like this, so it needs to be in here like this. Got one more frame of brood right here. Interesting. These frames are old frames that have wire. Oop, that rubber band broke. That have wire with wax foundation. So the wire is supporting the comb. Probably not the best way to do it, but it works okay. Really, this is about all the comb I'm going to put in here. I'll put the rest of it. I've got a bucket actually for comb. I've started trying to remember to bring it with me some. Had some of y'all get on me about preserving comb, and it is a smart thing to do. This right here is just honey. You really don't want to put honey in the colony. They'll be able to go out and find honey. We may actually supplement them a little bit too. So that's really all the comb there was. I'm going to look around here, see if I see the queen. Having this, the bees all, for the most part, on this lid will make it easier to try and find her. Big old drone right here, drone right there. Just want to see Queenie here. Where you at, girl? Looking for the queen. Now, if it's a little virgin queen, then she's going to be tough to see. But I really didn't see a lot of evidence of a queen that was laying eggs. Don't see her down here on the ground. She could still be up on the cinder block. There are a few bees over there. Okay, I don't believe she's on this lid. So I'm going to shake these bees in here. Now, there are still some bees down on the ground here. Don't see her in those bees either. She very well could be up under there. Okay, so I moved the nuke box over here and I kind of brushed the bees over close to it, and you can see they're thinking about going in here. Still a lot of bees under here. I wonder if that's actually where she is. I'm gonna have to kind of scoop those bees out and see what we come up with. It's really kind of hard to get to them. And there she is. I see her. Where'd she go? There she is. Right there in the middle of the screen. Beautiful queen. There she is, right there. She's in there. She's trying to get out. She's in there. I don't know if you can see her, but we got her. She's not too excited about it, but we're going to drop her in the nuke and set it over there, let it sit there a while, and then take it along with us. I put this pro nuke up under there, kind of brushed the bees off the best I could. You can see them down there under the hive stand. And the queen is inside the nuke box now, so hopefully if I give these bees a little bit of time, they'll work their way over and go into the nuke. See some of them kind of moving that way a little bit now, maybe. There's quite a few bees out here on the front, so I'm probably just going to kind of brush them down. Let's do this. I'll kind of scoop them. Just kind of throw them down there in front of the box. Maybe they'll run in. Well, it's been a while now. If you look down here, you'll see really almost no bees. And I think they've pretty much gone into the nuke box. So I'm going to seal it off, take it up to the farm, and see what happens. Probably release the queen in there. Hopefully she's either mated or she'll be able to get mated. We'll have to keep a close eye on it and see how it goes. Well, that was kind of fun. We got the bees transferred from the open air colony into the nuke box. I did peek in on the production hives, make sure they were doing okay. Looks like we're gonna have a really nice harvest here in a couple of weeks. Super busy time right now with the bees. I don't know if you could tell, they're a little crazy right now. They're getting after me a little bit, so I think we're between flows. Privet's about over. We got tallow kicking off here really soon. I appreciate y'all watching. If you like what you see, I'd love it if you'd hit that like button. And that's it for now. Y'all take care and be safe.